Hey guys, Shane here with One Shift at a Time again. And wow, I can't believe that if you told me when the second round started and Boston and New York were already on, I believe game 3 happened the same night as game 1 of this series, that this would be the first series in the second round done, I wouldn't have believed you. Especially when they went to 7 games in the first one, and that is of course the Montreal Canadiens. Wow, they are on quite a streak. They have not been trailing at all since game 4 of the Toronto-Montreal first round. They are just, wow, this is a scary team right now. They're scoring first, and Price is shutting the door. He let in a couple sloppy ones last night against Winnipeg, or else this was a shutout. Both high glove side, and the second one definitely he should have got, and I think he is mad at himself for not getting. But if that's the extent of your bad goaltending, you're in a very good place, especially with the defense they've got. But let's get into the series. It, of course, was, this is video 9 in the series of the playoff reviews, and we are reviewing the Montreal Canadiens, who, of course, swept the Winnipeg Jets. It was something, that's for sure. It didn't look like Winnipeg was in the same class, especially even the fourth game. I'd say if the Jets played hard for 20 minutes, I'd like to see the 20 minutes of film. It seemed that they were just giving up already. They had a couple spurts of good effort, like when they got those 2 goals, which was relatively close there, but just the rest of the game, they didn't seem really in it. The leaders for the whole playoffs, of course, Tyler Toffoli. Wow, this guy has got to be one of the best pickups in a while. Vancouver's got to be kicking themselves, but he's got 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, and I believe 2 overtime winners. That's the biggest thing. That one, he had all the net to shoot at last night, that's for sure. But he's a plus-minus 0. And then, of course, Nick Suzuki, another great player. 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points for a plus-minus 0. And Joel Armia, he rounds out with 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points, and he's actually got a plus-minus of 4. So just some great numbers. I think Tyler Toffoli is definitely scary. It's unfortunate that Montreal is going to have to go up against the winner of the Colorado and Vegas series, because I think that the winner of that is probably going to win the cup. But Montreal has surprised the Leafs, and they didn't surprise me by beating the Jets, but they surprised a lot of people by beating the Jets. Carey Price led the way. He had a 1.97 goals against and a .938 save percentage, and that's the whole playoffs. That's just some really good numbers. As I said, you're going to win a lot of games with Carey Price in that. Winnipeg Jets on their side, going into this round, their number 1 person, of course, was Mark Scheifele for points. I think that hit is going to come down and be remembered as one of the huge turning points in this series, if not the definitive turning point of the series. I know they were already down in that game, but they played really good hockey in that first game, but it just seemed that Montreal had the spark, and they didn't have from that point on. But they were led by Kyle Connor. He had 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points from a plus-minus of -2. Blake Wheeler has 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, a plus-minus of -4. Sorry. And Josh Morrissey, he's got 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points for a plus-minus of -4. Connor Hellebuyck, can't blame him. He played great all 8 games that the Jets played in the playoffs. These numbers, you'd think this is the winning goaltender with a 2.14 goals against and a .931 save percentage. So definitely no blame goes on Connor Hellebuyck ever, because he is just a great goalie, Vezina winner in the past, and had a great season. As I said, I don't think that they ever got their mojo back after that big hit in the first game, where they of course lost Scheifele, and being such a key part of the team, it wasn't in the cards for them, and I honestly thought that they already got swept by the Oilers, so I think they did better than I thought personally, and I think a lot of people thought. So good season for the Jets. Montreal is going to go on to see the winner of Vegas and Colorado. I always like to give my predictions at the end, but my prediction was that this was going to be a Toronto and Edmonton series, and Edmonton was going to win, so couldn't be more wrong. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one. Hit that like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.